Hey guys, this is Chris46 and welcome to my third episode of the Versus series where I'm comparing the MTS versus the Bulldog. Now first off, let's get into the advantages of the Bulldog. Now the Bulldog does, when I'm talking about the damage here, I'm talking about how many one pellet does. And shotguns in this game, I believe, fire 8 pellets. So just keep that in mind that this is for one pellet and not all of them. So it has minimum damage, so if one pellet hits you at its longest range, it will be 17 for the Bulldog and 13 for the MTS. And the Bulldog also has a much faster fire rate at 480 rounds per minute, where the MTS only fires at 285. It also has a bigger magazine at 6 bullets, or 6 rounds, where the MTS only has 5. The reload time is not a factor whether you have bullets or not bullets in the chamber. Where you have bullets in the chamber or no bullets in the chamber. The reload time for the Bulldog will always be 2.6 seconds, and the MTS's will always be 3.9, so about 4 seconds. Which is pretty this is big. That compares to some like the LMGs, the light machine gun's time to reload. Also, the Bulldog has a better hip fire spread than the MTS at, well, there's no really way to measure this. I believe this is like angle, or I'm not sure. I don't really know how to calculate this stuff, but it does have a tighter hip fire spread than the MTS. And the advantages, let's get into the advantages of both of them before we go into the little accuracy and fire rate comparison. They both have a 1 times headshot multiplier, so if you get a headshot, it does not apply when firing the Bulldog, which kind of got me confused. I didn't know this before I started the episode, so I got some kills where I didn't know. I thought it should have killed him like 1 shot in the head. They also both have an equal aim down sights time, but since it's a shotgun, it doesn't really matter. But the aim down sights time is about 0.2 seconds. Now here in this clip that I'm about to show you is where I did kind of an accuracy comparison of both of the guns and like hip fire spread and rate of fire. So first off, the MTS, I was trying to figure out the fire rate for it. It's really kind of weird. If you oversample, which most people have a trigger finger of over 285 rounds per minute, so it's going to be kind of hard to click the trigger at the right second. But once you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy to do that. And it's really terrible when you oversample. It does not work very well, in my opinion. Now this is when I am trying to test the Bulldog. Since it has a much faster fire rate, you want to be clicking the trigger much more. What I still found out is that some people still have a faster trigger finger than that of the Bulldog, which is 480 rounds per minute. Which is actually not that fast. So for a shotgun, it's pretty fast. Now, let's go into the advantages of the MTS in the second part of this episode. Now, the MTS has more max damage, so at the closest range possible, 1 pellet will do 60 damage, which is really a lot since there are 8 pellets. And the Bulldog will do 50 damage. So at the closest range possible, for both of the shotguns, you'll need 2 bullets. Or at least 2 pellets to kill someone. Now, the damage drop-off. It starts, and the damage drop-off starts for the MTS at 2.3 meters, where for the Bulldog it starts at 0.7 meters, which is about a 200% further. So that's pretty ridiculous. The damage drop-off also ends a little further, but not by much, just by about 200th of a meter. And also, not really sure, whenever you're sprinting, it has a faster recovery time. So, that's pretty good. Now, in my opinion, the winner for this episode is the Bulldog, because of its faster fire rate, and the MTS does have a lot of stopping power and much more than the Bulldog, but the Bulldog I think is just a better gun, because you can just spam that thing And as long as you're getting out twice as many bullets as the MTS, you can do much more damage than almost anything with the MTS. So anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode of Versus series, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you learned something new. And so put in the comment section below what two guns you want to see in the next episode of the Versus series. And anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video.